Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we're on day 7 of our daily streak, which means that we get our first adventurer backstage card. Let's go ahead and get daily streak number 7, which gives you 500 super coins, which are available right now. And for getting all 7, there we have the all-ego Ethan Page with the Backstage Adventure card, who recently defended the North American Championship against Mr. Iguana at NXT Deadline, which is a really good pay-per-view. I really recommend giving it a watch. It leads into this Saturday's main event, which is, of course, John Cena's final match, where he will be against the winner of the John Cena Invitational Tournament, the Last Time Is Now tournament, which I won't spoil, just in case anyone hasn't seen SmackDown, but it is well worth watching, and I'm going to be very much looking forward to this Saturday's main event. It's going to be it's going to be a very special match, I reckon, and even if you are someone new to wrestling, I still think it's definitely worth watching just to see the last match of one of the greatest of all time, the Unseen 17, John Cena. Let's go ahead and get these little parts here. And now we've got our Performance Center, which is our Thea Hale and our Rhea Ripley. Oh my goodness, we've got so many Thea Hales. Actually, can we combine our Thea Hale? That is a good question. So there's one of them, but I don't think we've got a second Thea Hale up at 100 matches yet. No, okay, we do need to get a second one up at 100 matches. However, we also have the Tiffany Stratton that we can make into a pro. We've also got the High Chief Peter Mayavias that we can make into a pro. So I'm not sure which one to go for. I think I might go for a Tiffany Stratton, actually. Yes, okay, let's go for Tiffany Stratton. And who do we want to get up here? I'm thinking Shawn Michaels, I'm thinking Ultimate Warrior. Both of those are good ideas. Frooks maybe up there. I think I'm going to put in Shawn Michaels. There we are. Okay, now let's take a look at our Fusion Chamber. We have another Adventure Fusion. It's going to give us Damian Priest, the former El Campeon. And we're running low on the Fusion tokens, so I'm not sure how many more Adventure Fusions I want to go doing. We're still missing a lot of cards. We're missing Ilya Dragunov. We're missing Cowboy Bob Orton, Ladge Legend, and Io Sky. But I think I'm going to hold off on those. But we do have another prize fusion. And do we finally get that Brock Lesnar? Do we hell? It takes so long to make another fusion, and I only want this Brock Lesnar. It's the only one that I've been after since the beginning, and it's the only one that is just in refusal to give me. Let's go ahead and claim these. And we'll just go ahead and start a new one of them. Okay, now we've got other things to do here. We've got Blockbuster, of course. Let's take a look over to the store. There is still no free packs. WWE Supercard, what are you guys doing? Why is there no free pack available? What are you guys up to? It's very, very rude. We have Blockbuster and we have Real Turn. Let's go ahead. We'll start with Real Turn. Okay, that adds to our bonus. That is nothing. 2 equipments. Even more to the bonus, and it gives us another free spin. Mail and a free spin. Getting 1 big win isn't going to help us. We need 3 of them at the same time, preferably. Oh, 2 supports. Well, I say 2, it's actually 5 you get. What I mean is it gives you 2 free spins. There is a female. And this could be the last spin. Okay, we've got 1 more because we got a equipment there, not a support. And that's going to be it. We're just going to go ahead and claim and exit there. We've got a prize card. Unfortunately, it's prize sweatbands, which are not as good. Bo Dallas. Don't think there's anything there that's entirely helpful. Roxanne Perez. And the last one is a Void t-shirt. I don't think there's anything there that we actually need. Let's go into Blockabuster. Now, we've already got our Pro Tiffany Stratton, so we're not going to be using any credits here, unless we are very, very close. Okay. Okay, we found both the gold and the silver belt. Okay, now I am more invested in paying 100. So we are going to continue because we know where everything is now. This does not help us, unfortunately. All 3 of these can only hit 1 thing. That absolutely sucks. We're going to have to continue again. Yeah, now why couldn't we get something like that last time? And it doesn't matter what we use here. We've got it. Okay, we got all the rewards. It cost us 350 credits. Let's hope that we get something good out of it. Oh, we've got something. It's an F1 Tiffany Stratton. That is very, very huge. And again, we got it off of the lowest percentage chance as well, which is very, very cool. And we've got another one. An F2 Tiffany Stratton. We got 2 of them in the same pack. Wow, that suddenly makes that 350 credits a lot more acceptable now. Alright, we are locking those down. That is going to be really, really cool. That's going to be very, very strong once we get that completed. And we can also get the pro of the prize Pump It Up, which is nice. Let's go in and we'll pro that right now, actually. It's going to be all the way down here. There it is, and combine. Yes. It's called a Silver Star Pro. That's when you don't need the pro. You are just doing it for the star. It's called a Silver Star Pro because you get a silver star as opposed to a golden one. And I don't think we need anything else from there. So now let's try going into crack the case and see what it is. Okay, we've reached the maximum number of equipment cards. We need to dust some of those. So let's dust some equipment, shall we? Let's dust all of this, actually. Yeah, we don't need these eons. We don't need these either. Yeah, I think we can dust all of that. Now, I don't think that was enough, so let me just check back again. We still need to do at least another 3. We are going to get rid of this void one. And I'm going to look at equipment in general, actually. Okay, these are all fine because they're all special. This isn't very good. Nor is this one. And nor is this one. And nor is that one because it's only toughness and charisma. So we can get rid of those. The rest of them are still being trained up, so they might still be useful. Let's take a quick look at the ignition ones. We do have a lot of ignition ones here. This t-shirt's really not that fantastic, but I might need it. So we are kind of low on t-shirts. Okay, so we're certainly getting rid of these 3. I think, do we maybe have a couple of ignitions as well? The ignition sweatbands, or sweatbands. And that's given us a rare draft pick as well. So I guess we'll get this out of the way. We've only got 5 left to choose from. It's an Angelo Dawkins. Okay, I think that should be enough. And we've got to get rid of at least 11 support cards here. Now, we'll be getting rid of a support card when we go into Naughty or Nice as well. So let's do this first. And for our multiplier, ideally I want to use a prize card, but I want to use one that we've got a pro of and that isn't starred, such as this Manager Mr. Stone. That is perfect. And now what we want to get here is a 500, 300, and 250. Just barely got them in there. There's another support or equipment that we didn't need. It wasn't equipment. There we are, that will do. There we go. Okay, and that's the maximum that it can do at the moment. And we've now reached 157,000, so that means that we will be at the maximum point when this rolls over, which is very, very nice to see. The reason that we're not doing the Krampus stuff, the naughty things, is because we'll have the ×2 multiplier for that next week. So we're holding off until we've got that before we actually use the naughty tokens. So now let's see what we need. We've reached the maximum number of equipment cards again, so we need to get rid of those again. I think we can get rid of all of these, but don't really want to go getting rid of the void cards actually. Guess we can get rid of these ones. Yep, okay, let's go for that. We'll keep the void supports, at least for... Actually, I think we are going to have to get rid of some void supports as well. Oh, let's just get rid of all of it. Yeah, okay. I've decided. I changed my mind. Because I am certain that the game will be like, hey, you've got too many enhancements. Okay, we can now do crack the case. Let's do this. So 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, it's none of those. That's actually quite a good thing. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, there's a 5, 6, and a 7. So then the last ones are 8 and 9. And let's try 4 here, and we will try... No, not 4, sorry. Let's try 6 here, and we'll try 5 here. Okay, so there is no 8 or 9. So that means that between 5, 6, and 7, those are our only options. So we know that this one must be 7 because that one is not 5 or 6. And this one says it is not 6. So this one could be 7 or 5. And this one... So this one could be 7 or 5. This one could be 6 or 5. Let's try this. We might need to get another one. We are going to continue. So it's not the 5, it's not the 6, so therefore this one must also be a 7 by process of elimination. And again, the prizes just seem awful. I don't think we've got anything good from Crack the Case. Someone can go back and watch all the videos. I have recorded opening every single Crack the Case that I've opened. And let's see here, we are currently on... We're currently on 34 wins. And from 34 cases, I don't think we've had any special prizes at all from the beginning of this season. In Heroic Ring Domination, we are halfway through Rey Mysterio. We have completed Ricky Saints, and then, of course, we're going to get the Heroic upgrade after that. We still have 22 hours and 53 minutes left to do that, so I think I'll still be well within time for getting that Heroic Roman Reigns, but it's just going to take a little bit more for me to do. And then we've got a Team Road to Glory, which is going to give you an LA Knight. Yeah! And there you can see all the cards that we're going to get from this Road to Glory. So we've got 2 SummerSlam cards, then we go into Eon, Void, Ignition, Prize, and then of course LA Knight, the adventure card himself at the end there. Okay, what else do we have to do? We've done our Blocker Blaster, we've done our Naughty or Nice. We can take a look at our Boom rewards. Let's see what we have today. A 12-win streak is going to contain 2 random adventurers. That's what we really like to see. That, I think, is arguably the best that you can get. And it's really, really helped out with my supports here. We take a look at our supports. You can see that we have an F2 of our Zelina Vega. We've got the Pro Maurice. We've got an F3. We've actually got an additional Teddy Biossi on top of that. We've got an F1 of our Miss Elizabeth. We still need to get a Pro of the Bobby Heenan. We have the Pro of the Championship. We've got the Pro of the Microphone. We've got a fortified 1 of the Ambush. And we've got singles of each of these ones. We've also managed to get the Pro of the Clothing and the Pro of the Toy Present. And we have the Pro of the Guitar, we've got the Pro of the Table, we've got the Pro of the WWE Universe. The only thing that we're missing is the ladder. We're still having to use the prize ladder, which we've got an F2 at the moment, so getting the ladder would be the last cool thing that we can get, I think. And also we need a Pro of... See here, this is power, this is charisma, this one is speed. What is toughness? I think it's Maxine Dupree, that's right. We only have the prize of the Maxine Dupree. I don't think we've got the adventurer of Maxine Dupree just yet. So that's the other thing that we're missing. So we're missing the table and we're missing the adventurer Maxine Dupree. Once we get those, we should have literally all the best cards that we need to help us through campaign mode as well. And we'll need to start making an actual proper work on campaign mode, as we only have 9 days and 20 hours left on campaign mode, so I'm going to have to make a bit of a start on that. In the meantime, I think we're going to play a couple of games of Boom. So let's see here, I think the deck is all set out. Everyone should all have all of their equipment on them. Yes, they all do. And let's just play a couple of quick games of Boom, and then we will finish off today's little video. And there we go. We should be able to make a perfect game from that. And there we are, 68,566 is currently what our maximum score can be. And it gave us the naughty token this time. Last time it did not give us the naughty token for winning the first game. So that is good. Oh, we can also dust this Angelo Dawkins, which was from our rarity draft pick that you saw previously in the video. And I'm going to continue playing a little bit more of Boom. Then I'm going to get back to playing Ring Domination and trying to finish off that Roman Reigns. And then I'll make a video on that one a little bit later on. But I think that is now going to be it for this little video. I'm trying to remember if I've done everything. I think the only other thing I can do is look at Ovation tokens. I'm very certain that I don't have another 100 Ovation tokens. So I'm going to have to wait until we get a little bit more on that one. But I think, let's finish off this game first here, since we are... Oh, wow, that's really not what I wanted to see happening, if I'm completely honest. Okay, I think from there we should be able to win. In theory. Now, we won't be able to get a perfect game because we need to put something here. Because even if I attack here, there's going to be nothing that can actually take care of anything on that side. So we're not going to be able to use our CM Punk to charge both cards. But we can certainly do something like this. Then make sure that our Brawl Lesnar doesn't destroy anyone there. And as mentioned, Cody Rhodes is going to heal 3 people. CM Punk can only heal 1 rather than 2. So we only get 64,485. Not that it matters because we've already completed Boom anyway. We're just using it to try and get the infinite milestone 12 rewards, which we've got. So let's go ahead and grab that reward. And it's a Kalani Jordan, Jada Parker, and an Io Sky, an all-female pack this time. And that is the first of our Adventure Kalani Jordan. And we've got a rare to draft pick to get as well. Let's go ahead and grab that. And we'll go for this one, which gives us a Chris Sabin, which we do not need. So we can go ahead and dust him. And we'll take one more look over at our Ovation tokens. We have 10 of them so far. And in the Superstore, the War Games cards are still here. And I'm still thinking about them. But I'm not sure I particularly need them. So I'll need to think about that a little bit more. Later on, it depends. We are getting very, very close to reaching the maximum limit of our super coins as well. So I'm not even sure whether I'd go for Stephanie Vacour or Nikki Bella. I think I'm a little bit more inclined to go for Stephanie Vacour. But we shall see. And with that said, folks, that is now going to be it for this little video. And I really hope you've all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody. Rude. We lost that game. That's a bit better. We might finish this game off since we're here. Yeah, we're very, very close to finishing off that Rey Mysterio. Do you think we should just finish off the Rey Mysterio in this video? Alright, consider this bonus content. We are going to keep going until we finish off this Rey Mysterio. Just for the funsies. Alright, let's see what we're going for here. We've got a whole load of down arrows, so we'll use our Penta. That's not particularly helpful. Actually, that would be a really bad idea. Hey, I'm pretty sure I used that, but maybe not, okay. I was certain that I had clicked that on Farouk. Brock Lesnar lost to Sid Vicious? My goodness, in what world? Yes. Perfect. I mean, not perfect, the exact opposite actually. But we still managed to win, and that's all that matters. Okay, there's only 4 pieces remaining. They're really making this drag out to the end here. Now it's guaranteed going to take us another game. Okay, we should definitely 100% be able to get it in the next match here. And then we are going to be on the heroic upgrade. And then I will do a video on that once we finish. Let's train up our Roman Reigns. I don't mind if we lose out on these super coins either. Well, now I don't think it really matters. And now because we've got 8 picks, it's definitely going to give us it first time. I knew it. And there we go, we've got a Rey Mysterio. Which we can actually make into a F1 right now. We don't need either of these two. And let's level up our Rey. Into an F2. Then we'll go ahead and train him. And there we are. Very cool. Okay, so I'm going to play more Ring Domination, I'm going to play more Boom, and also we're still waiting for this 24/7 championship. I'm still waiting on the next challenger of this entire video, and it still hasn't shown up, so that just goes to show you just how long it takes once you get to 20 wins. I'm actually, for the sake of this quest here and getting another 10 of these nice tokens, I'm actually thinking about deliberately losing a game just so that the first 10 matches happen a lot faster than once you get past 20. So that is a maybe. And last thing is to win female tag games and win any league games 3 times in a row. I could probably do them, but it's only half an hour left, and I'm not sure I particularly care about getting the daily streak finished today. I think I'm going to more focus on Ring Domination and doing Boom instead, actually. So, now for realsies this time, unlike the fake ones that I've been doing earlier, let's do the real outro. So with that said, folks, that is now going to be it for this little video, and I really hope that you've all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.